Hi there, I'm Dr. Kyle Meikle, and I'm the director of the Digital Communication Program at the University of Baltimore. I want to talk in this video just briefly about what makes digital communication such a unique and accommodating major here at the university, and one that I think really well prepares students to enter the digitally oriented 21st century workforce. This program, as I like to tell incoming students, really helps you to become both a better consumer of digital media and a better producer of digital media. And what that means is that you're going to spend as much time in classes thinking up critically about how you consume film, television, social media, podcasts, as you are going to be spending time thinking critically about how you produce that same media, again, whether it's video, podcasts, photographs, whatever the case may be. So this program is really intended for folks who want to go on into the field of communications upon graduation, or folks who perhaps are already in that role in whatever field they may be in and really want to take their communication skills to the next level. So we have folks who are working as or go on to work as all sorts of different things. Web designers, graphic designers, audio and video producers, journalists, PR and social media specialists, and we really try to accommodate this diverse range of interests in the program and in our classes. So one of the neat things about digital communication is that we offer 4 different areas of focus that students can use as a path through the program, depending on what their individual professional and personal interests are. So we have, for instance, a track in media design and production where you're going to be taking a lot of classes in graphic design, web design. You may take a class like mobile photography where you're learning how to take professional grade images just using something like a smartphone. So that's a sort of path that's really going to prepare you for a producerial role, after graduation. We also have a track specifically in public relations and social media, and that's going to combine a lot of the design classes with a class like media branding, where you're thinking not just about design, but you're thinking about marketability, you're thinking about how to unite a brand across a whole bunch of different digital platforms. We also then have a track in digital theory and culture, where you're thinking a little bit more theoretically and analytically about how digital media work. And that path might find you taking a class like mass media and society, where you're going to discuss the ways that Netflix and Hulu and other streaming platforms have changed the kinds of digital content that we consume, and also changed the way that we actually consume it. Likewise, and relatedly, we have a track specifically in media writing, and this is really for folks who are interested in becoming writers in the digital sphere, becoming critics in the digital sphere. So one of the classes that you would take for that area of focus would be media criticism, where you're thinking about what it means to operate as a cultural critic, as a film critic, as a music critic, in the digital environment, right, in the age of Rotten Tomatoes. And so that's if you are interested, specifically in going on to write professionally, as a lot of our students do as well. We also have courses that combine a lot of these interests at the same time. So one of our most popular courses is media genres, and that's a class where the topic is going to change semester to semester, but broadly you're going to be looking at sort of production and consumption and reception processes about that particular topic. So we've had folks teach that class on media franchises like Batman and SpongeBob. We've had folks teach on specific genres like the documentary. We've had folks teach that class on specific directors like the Coen brothers. And in each of those cases, you're going to be, again, looking not just at the particular films of those directors or as part of that media franchise or part of that genre, but also the way that it gets made and the way that it gets received by critics and audiences as well, to get a kind of fuller picture of those particular processes. We also have opportunities for students to dip their toes in the waters of the working world before they actually graduate. So we have a lot of folks who will do internships for a semester. And we've had people in the past work for organizations like the Orioles or the Ravens in a digitally oriented communications role. All of this with an eye towards the day that they graduate being ready to enter, as I said, the 21st century working world and all the digital skills that come with it. So I hope you'll consider coming and joining us in the digital communication program, and please don't hesitate to reach out to me if you have any questions about it.